Hi folks, this is Jason. Hope you're okay today. It's good to see you. We're looking at the Dawkins Delusion by Alister McGrath, and we're on page 38. And it says, in his discussion of brain activity as a possible cause of religion, says Alister McGrath, Dawkins might have cared to recognize that this activity is actually the cause, in quotes, in the sense of being a necessary condition, end of quote, of all human experience and behavior, including his own. There is nothing specific to religion here. More seriously, he draws attention to the hypothesis of Michael Persinger that religious experience is associated with pathological brain activity, subtly implying that religion is itself therefore pathological. Readers ought to be aware, for Dawkins does not mention it, that Persinger's experiments have been severely criticized for their conceptual and design limitations, and that this theory is not longer regarded as plausible. The problem that Dawkins confronts in offering a psychological account of the origins of religion can be stated like this. It's certainly possible to argue that some aspects of human cognitive process may help explain how religious ideas are generated or sustained, yet as the psychologist Fraser Watts points out, it is necessary to recognize a multiplicity of cause in such areas. Some scientists have fallen into the habit of asking what caused A, was it X or Y, but in the human sciences multiple causes are the norm. For example, consider the question, is depression caused by physical or social factors? The answer is that it is caused by both. As Watt points out, the history of such research ought to make us wary of asking whether an apparent revelation of God really is such, or whether it has some other natural explanation in terms of people's thought processes or brain processes. To put it crudely, God, human brain processes, and psychological processes may be all causal factors in human religious experience. Dawkins himself uses the example of romantic love. The experience of romantic love may be said to be the cause by the words and actions of one's lover, the sense one makes of them, and activity in those areas of the brain particularly concerned with emotional processing. The ultimate cause is the beloved, and it can be argued that whatever the proximal cause, the ultimate cause of religious experience is God. In considering the psychological origins of religion, it is far from clear why Dawkins neglects to engage with Freud. Freud's own heroic but incoherent and ultimately abortive attempts to explain religion in terms of psychopathology illuminate some of the difficulties encountered, as the Belgian psychologist Antoine Vergot has pointed out. Freud rightly saw that religion was the most complex phenomenon in civilization, making it impossible to explain any single factor. So in other words, when atheists come along with the psychological explanation of religion, from a scholarly point of view, it's a very nuanced and complex subject, and these new atheists are being too simplistic in the psychological constructions. Thank you.